Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? You won't even believe what I witnessed today, and it's Sunday, and it's 12 a.m. and I'm making this recording. And here's why, okay? You won't even... I don't even know how to fathom. The dead is insane in this video. Needless to say, I hope you guys enjoy it. So yeah, as you can tell, 200,000 dead on the first hit. Now that was a rally, of course. Just to give you some background on that, I was a little late on to actually like record that part, but essentially they rallied me with 500,000 troops, and I ate the hit. Obviously, it it was pretty bad. 200,000 dead. Not a whole lot. Not a lot on my end. I don't know why anybody would think sending 500,000 was a good idea, but as you can tell, yeah, 55,000 and then 20,000. Of course, I was like totally enthusiastic about it at the start. I was just like, wow, this guy is really angry at me or something. I'm like, I'm impressed. This guy's like really hard down to earth, like wants me to die. But like, look at this. He doesn't even give a wall the first time around. And again, remember, I've been investing into the wall research, so that's at least 300,000 to 400,000. He didn't even get it. Almost barely got it through. And then even when he did, boom, they just died. They're like just completely demolished. And again, I'm always enthusiastic about this kind of stuff because again, it's just incredible to watch that just completely get it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know what this guy was thinking. I really don't. But of course, he kept coming. I mean, this guy got so angry at me. He was like, I could solo a 262 million byte player. And again, this is the guy from the previous video, in case you remember, okay? This guy, I don't know. I don't know what he was thinking, This is why you don't attack people when you're really, really, really salty, or much better. If anything, this is why you don't hit people at 200 million byte. If anything, don't hit people at 100 million byte, especially if you know that they're like, why? You can see it. I mean, look at that. I mean, I'm like, okay, and I just I eat the first, right? I was just like, okay. Like, I just eat it, and it's like, okay, sure. Like, yeah, okay, it's like, I'm okay with this, like, you lose a little bit, it's no big deal. Yeah, the rally, they failed the rally, failed the solo. I'm like, well, I didn't get as leader this time. I was like, okay, all right, that's all right. But I also noticed that, where, yeah, obviously he sent us, like, it still hurt, like, 32,000 cap. I don't know why anybody in their right mind would do this, but, I guess, there's always somebody out there. And again, I intentionally, and by the way, in case you're wondering what I was doing there, I intentionally opened the guild up, and so they were running around, they were wanting to figure out where I was. Now, an easy way to do this was I made the guild recruitment open, and so somebody joins the guild, they're like, aha, see, I found him. He didn't expect this one, did he? And then and so basically it's another form of baiting. And they fell for my trap, unfortunately. Of course it just gets better from here. So I mean, they kept coming, okay? Eventually they just thought, well, okay, we'll just keep, and I at some point I was just like, okay, I'll just eat this, right? So I reload. I could have randomed, but I was like, I was in the heat of the moment. You can see that one was pretty close to full. So I was like, oh man, better heal this, better heal it quick. So I went ahead and popped an 8-hour. And again, that hit, I was like, oh man, dude, I got close, but nope. Still 79,000 dead. And yeah, and then he was like, I'm gonna do it again. And I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Charlie. So I let the first hit, and then I shielded. And so then I went ahead, and popped heals. And again, this one, I hit the full 218 mark, and I was like, uh-oh, that ain't looking good. Thinking, did I finally mess it up? Did I finally go too far? I'm like, oh no. But again, I lost 33,000 to his 161,000. It's like, why? 108,000 and 47,000 drinks. Like, why? And in case you're wondering, those were all tier 1s that I lost. I'm still hair pulling, even at the sight of that. And again, that doesn't compare to the ones from before, remember. And again, if you think this has ended, believe me, it hasn't. So I was like, why? Like, why? Why? You know, it's just like he keeps coming and he's just like, I've got him, guys. I've got him. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So I went ahead and I kicked out the alt and I put guild in restriction. And I was like, well, okay. I'm kind of sad now, you know, like I don't want to lose any more troops, so I'm gonna go over to the Wonder War, and I'm just gonna do some stuff I used to do in the day when I was trapping, because apparently this guy seems to think that, you know, soloing a 260 million map player is a good idea. So I went ahead and I was like, okay, man. Well, so I was talking to some of my buddies. We were thinking, you know, I don't know, man. If they're willing to do these kinds of things, I think we got some potential here. So I went ahead and reload just randomly over in one part of the map, and of course, as per norm, right, the bait was set. So I just kind of got my stuff set up. And again, these guys were like rat tailing me around. They were just like, yeah, we're gonna eat this guy. We're gonna get him. We're gonna make him die. We're gonna solo him out. So essentially, again, remember, I have quite a bit of resources, and in case you want some background on that, I actually went around and soloed out a bunch of their guys, and I'll show you some reports here in a bit. But essentially, they had a 8-hour rally on me, so they knew where I was. So I was like, well, shit, I don't have any randoms. I'm like, crap. So I gemmed a couple randoms. Now that may have seemed bad at the time, but again, remember. Look at this, okay? So here comes the first, and then he's like, oh, no, I don't want to do it. He pulls back because my buddy reinforces me, and he's like, uh-oh, I don't know about this. This may not be a good idea. And, of course, then another one sends a march, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then another one, I'm like, boom, I'll just random right then and there. I'll take the both hits, and I eat both hits. And again, there's, completely eaten, all right? And again, I don't lose anything. Obviously it went all to wounds, all right, but it's no biggie. Nothing I can't handle. So the first hit, 100k dead. Next hit, leader cap and 22,000, but 300,000 dead. And yeah, I can't believe it myself. I mean, again, I'll show you the reports here in just a bit, but yeah, as you can tell, again, look at that. I mean, I don't know, man. This guy, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, look at that. 22,000 to that. Ugh. And again, some of you might be wondering about what about the other guy, right? The other one I took. Oh, well, I lost another 100,000. Look at that. 99,000. Like, ow. Of course, I don't know, this is kind of why you don't ever do this, but to make things as fun as possible, right? They of course at some point decided, you know what, solos, gangbangs, none of that'll work, so let's try and rally him. So I just go to the end of the map and I'm like, oh, okay, you do you, man, you do you. So of course, you get that 2-minute timer, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. Do I call anybody? Do I start calling people and saying, hey, anybody interested in eating a rally or two? Because it looks to me like these guys are just crazy enough to actually try and rally me. So after about, after about an hour and 30 minutes of them marching, they finally decided to start another rally, and they got 4 or 5 of their guys. And I thought, well, okay, we might be able to eat this rally. I'm like, well, maybe. But then I started to notice that they started to get 6, 7, 8, 9 guys. And so we finally came to the conclusion that at this point, again, look at that. I mean, sending them, almost 1.5 million troops. Didn't have anybody on at this time of the night. It was like 12, 1 o'clock, on Sunday. Nobody was on. I was like, well, oh well. So again, I could have probably eaten this march, but essentially, they put a 5-minute march on me, and I'm like, well, I guess I could do the one thing that they're gonna hate, which is the fact that I can't shield. And I'm just like, well, I guess they're gonna learn the hard way. So I'm just like, well, okay, I guess we'll wait and see, right? Of course, the rally goes off. I thought about checking it, then I thought, nah, just pop a 24-hour. So I go and pop a 24-hour, and voila, nobody gets anything. And again, nada, absolutely nada. So I went ahead and shielded, and I pretty much called it a night at this point. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.